Alright, what is going on YouTube? Adonis coming back at you with a brand new video, and today we are getting into some no money spent beasts that you guys should pick up. Now this is going to be a little bit different than my last video. The last video that I did about no money spent beasts kind of incorporated some budget options as well as more expensive ones, and for the sake of this video I kind of want to lean towards more expensive options. I will be doing like a budget beast updated video here shortly, probably in the next couple of days. I think for no money spent players, a lot of the time we do get a lot of coins and we kind of want to know where to go with them, what to do with them. I know a lot of you guys that watch my channel specifically are no money spent, so this should be a perfect video for you guys. And we are going to start off at the wide receiver position. There are a number of different wide receivers. If we come over here and take a look at 88 to 89s, there's a ton of them. And I mean, yeah, you can pick these guys up. These are going to be a little bit more unfeasible though. I'm going to try and stick around that between like 250k to like 100k mark for this video for the most part. Like generally speaking, you're not going to be able to get a game-changing player for under like 150 odd k, so that's kind of my thoughts. But Juju is a good player to add into your squad. I do have him right now. Gonna be honest, he's not my favorite, but in terms of like being just a better DeAndre Hopkins, he is kind of that type of card. He's got slightly better deep route running. He's got way better speed. Put this guy on slants and he's gonna cook people, right? That's kind of what he's out there for the most part. Do not buy him for 350k. I bought him for like 300k, I want to say, and I would feel very comfortable selling him back off at this price if it meant that I could get a better wide receiver to replace him. Now the 86 to 87s are kind of going to be your bread and butter here, right? A lot of these guys are going for around 200k, and both Jerry Rice and Devin Hester are great ads for your team, right? Jerry Rice going to be a little bit better than just a slant type of wide receiver, right? Obviously he doesn't have fantastic deep route running, but being 6'2", having good speed and decent jumping, as well as his pretty solid after the catch ability with 86 juke moves and 85 spin moves, dude's going to be an animal for you, right? And then if you want to complement him with someone who's got phenomenal deep route running like Devin Hester, I mean, they have the exact same speed, but that difference in deep route running will actually genuinely be tangible. Like you will easily be able to see that on the field. He's also got fantastic after the catch ability as well. So these are two cards that I would definitely recommend picking up. If you guys have around 400k, you're looking to add two wide receivers, I mean, these guys would be definitely what I would be looking at. Obviously you have like Jay Jettis, Tyreek, but those cards are base elites and they're not like that great. Jerry Rice and Devin Hester though, easy go-tos. An honorable mention is Drake London as well. He's only got like 83 or 84 speed, so really slow player, but dude is 6'4", so he can be like a throw it up type of option if that's what you're looking for. Now at halfback in this 86 to 87 range, right, we don't have that great of options. Fred Taylor, obviously a very solid overall card. Jerome Bettis, I don't really see anyone rocking this dude, but Fred Taylor's good. I come up against him quite often, but I'm really going to be more focused on our boy. He's going to be somewhere over here. He's actually not up right now, but Kenneth Walker, as you guys can see, I do in fact have him on the squad, and he's a very solid card. He sits around 100k, I want to say, so very good, feasible running back, especially for someone like me who doesn't really run the ball all that often. Ken can certainly get it done, and with that 86 speed, when you get him in the open field, he is a very solid card. His juke moves also being an 88 means those like, you know, right stick to the left or right stick to the right, those little like sidestep juke moves are phenomenal. His spin move's not that great, but honestly I don't use spin all that much, and when I do use it on him, it gets the job done. Kenneth Walker is definitely one of my no money spent beasts that I have to add to this video. Now coming over to left end, Javon Curse has got to be one of the better cards in the game that you guys can pick up for, again, under that like 250k price point, right? He's about 220 on Legends Saturday. He's sitting around closer to like 200, but I mean, dude is like, he gets the job done, right? 88 block shed, 88 finesse moves, 84 speed, very solid card, very feasible card for a lot of you guys. Definitely would recommend picking him up if you are looking for a good edge rusher. Now in terms of cornerbacks, there's quite a few options that we can go with here. Obviously you have like the low elite Sherms and all that type of stuff. Adoree Jackson though has got to be one of the better players that you can get in this game right now. 87 speed, 87 zone. I mean, only 5'11", but he's gonna keep up with some of the faster players in the game right now. Very solid card. Definitely recommend picking him up. And then also for that like 100k price point, Charles Woodson is another player that I would definitely throw in. Him being 6'1" is honestly like a huge add, especially as he gets that slot cornerback archetype. 86 speed, 86 man and zone. Very solid. Not that great of press, but I mean, it's just a good card for that 100k price point. You're not breaking the bank on a cornerback. Cornerbacks are very expensive right now, and I mean, either of those guys are definitely definitely feasible to add into your squad at this point. Now, coming over to strong safety, obviously we have a number of options here, but I feel like Cam Curl is still a very solid card, especially as a user. If you guys are going to be usering a card, Cam Curl could definitely be the way to go for you. Only 85 speed, but honestly, that's fine for a user. 85 zone if you want to put him in zone, and then 81 man definitely gets the job done. Very solid overall card. 6'1", about 200 pounds, so he will be able to hit stick people. Very good card for that around 200k price point that he's sitting at right now. And then when we look at like defensive tackle, there's honestly not all that much available, right? You could go with Dexter Lawrence, but I would say save your coins and save up for someone like Javon Hargrave. Obviously way above what I was speaking about with that 250k price point, but Javon Hargrave being a speed rusher, right, and having high finesse moves and high block shed is really something that we haven't seen this year quite yet. Usually on cards like DeForest Buckner, this would be a similar type of card. 6'2", 305, right? So he's a big boy, but he's also got 81 speed. I've spoken about this in the past, but having a defensive tackle that can rush the quarterback and can get through centers is really a good thing. I feel like centers are probably one of the least upgraded parts of different people's teams, just because, you know, you have your tackles, those are the most important, then guards are decently important, then centers are kind of forgotten about. So Javon Hargrave, if he gets over a center or over a guard, he can absolutely use his swim move and spin move and whatnot to get through to the quarterback. Very good card. If you guys have the coins and are looking to add a pass rushing DT, this would be the way to go. And then coming in at free safety, Ed Reed right now in the morning, I'm recording this at like 9:30, a little overpriced, not sure why, but going for 280. He usually sits closer to like 220. Very good card though, right? Gonna be a ball hawk in zone, 90 zone, 87 hit power, 87 speed. I come up against this guy all the time and he is a nightmare to play against. Very good card, especially if you're just gonna have him, let him roam that deep third of the field. Very solid. You can user him as well, but I feel like it's kind of one of those cards that you want to just put out on an island, say, go get the ball, do your thing, man, like just get after it, right? Ed Reed, very good card. Again, a little overpriced right now, but it could just be it's bright and early in the morning, you know, that could kind of be what's happening. And then at quarterback, if you guys are kind of looking for a different player than you know, like the free cards that we get, right, in RG3 or in Bryce Young, Warren Moon is an absolute animal, right? I've come up against this guy quite a bit. 90 throw under pressure, 87 throw on the run with that 83 speed. Not going to be able to roll out of the pocket as well as someone like RG3 will, but all of his passing stats are phenomenal. And if I'm not mistaken, he does get Hot Route Master or Gunslinger. I can't remember which, but I mean, to have that on a card this early in the game for around 200,000 coins is super nice. Quarterbacks are very much undervalued at this point in the game because we do get two very solid quarterbacks in Bryce Young and then RG3 as well. So if you guys are looking to change it up, looking for someone that's going to be a little bit more of a pocket passer that can absolutely sling the rock, like this guy has a crazy throwing animation, Warren Moon is definitely a player that I would go for. As of right now, those are all the recommendations that I have for you guys for my no money spent players that are looking to spend a little bit more on coins. Just kind of trying to educate you guys, keep you in the know, let you know what would be a good fit for your scheme and whatnot. Budget beasts are going to be a little bit different, right? They're going to be closer to that sub 100k range, but I think doing videos on players that are a little bit more expensive is always fun, and that's always something I enjoy doing. So if you guys did like that video and want to see more like it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys want to see next. I will be having that budget beast video out in the next couple of days if you guys are looking for cheaper players that can also be animals on the field for you. I love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.